Hello, welcome to Z Gadget Review. So the latest news were obviously on Microsoft acquiring Bethesda for $7.5 billion, but it seems that Microsoft isn't done buying studios and fortifying their position within the gaming industry. There's a quote published by Gamasutra in which Satya Nadella and Phil Spencer pretty much are saying that they're not done buying studios. So this is the quote. Satya Nadella and Xbox head Phil Spencer explained that fresh content is key to Xbox's plans, and the best way to bring new content into the fold and extend its reach is via acquisitions. You can't wake up one day and say, let me build a game studio. The idea of having content is so we can reach larger communities, offers Nadella. Right now, Microsoft obviously is launching the new Xbox, the Series X and the Series S. Pre-orders happened yesterday, and it's coming out on November 10th. Right, so that's one area of focus for them right now. The other area of focus for them is also Game Pass. Right now, Game Pass is, let's say, their crown jewel. That's right now their biggest weapon that they have to attract people to the console. Right, it's a low price for a bunch of games. Not only that, but it comes with also xCloud, which means you can play games from the cloud on your phone, on your tablet, wherever you are, as long as you have an internet connection. It clearly shows that Microsoft right now is focusing on the service portion of their ecosystem. If they can offer you games, huge games like Bethesda's, then they have a way to attract you to their services to pay a monthly fee, whether you buy an Xbox or not. Because remember, if you do Game Pass Ultimate, you can do Xbox and PC. Granted, not every single game is going to come to PC, but you're still paying a monthly fee to Microsoft to just have the service. So it's a win-win situation for them. So that seems to be the focus right now. So much so that there was a tease from the Xbox Twitter account about the new upcoming Game Pass game. And you can see the tweet here. Pretty much what they're announcing is that Doom Eternal is coming to Game Pass, and most likely Doom. Doom was in Game Pass, I think, to about 3 months ago, and then it went out. But now that they own Bethesda Cinemax assets, that means that they can put those games back into Game Pass. And, you can play Doom Eternal, a great game that has great reviews. Going back to Microsoft acquiring studios, so people are saying that the next acquisition that Microsoft is going to make is going to be Sega. Why are people thinking that it's going to be Sega? On September 18th, the Sega Twitter account tweeted this picture that clearly shows that there's a box and there's a person making an X with their hands, with their head down. So people are saying, well, Xbox, right? So the other hint that people are looking at is on the 21st, Microsoft announced a blue controller that was going to come out for the upcoming Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. If you look at it, it says clean and simple, still iconic. Somebody underlined Conic and Onic and S for Sonic. The Xbox wireless controller in Shock Blue is its standard, optimized for next-gen gameplay. The other thing that people notice, the blue color of the controller is exact same color for Sega's letters. So the color of Sega's logo of the letters is the same color as Sega, which happens to be Sonic's color as well. So there's all this, and then the guy wearing a Sonic shirt, but and that can be anything. The tweet comes from Jamie Nero, so I guess they should get the credit for that. But so these are the examples that people are giving that Sega will be the next studio to buy. Why is that an important acquisition? Because first of all, Sega is a big studio. But not only that, but it's also a Japanese studio. And history shows that Microsoft has been trying to make inroads into the Japanese market for years. There was a point where they gave up on it. With the Xbox One, they gave up on doing anything in Japan because the Xbox 360 didn't sell as well as they thought it was going to sell. So this will be another way where Microsoft, I almost said Amazon for some reason, where Microsoft could get into the Japanese market by owning a Japanese studio. Will this make it so they can sell Xbox consoles? Probably not. But at the same time, if they wanted to, they could just be this Sega studio and publish Sega games in Japan for the PlayStation and have another way, to get people on Gamepass. Like some sort of quasi Japanese Gamepass version. But that could be a thing that they do, or they just release the game straight to the PlayStation in Japan. I know it sounds crazy, but Microsoft purchased Bethesda. If I told you that 2 days ago, you would have been like, nah, that's never going to happen, right? So it's interesting how Microsoft is playing the next gen game in this way, just by acquiring studios. On the video here, I said 15 studios, but actually, after I did the math, they actually have about 23 studios now. And they can decide to make all those games exclusive games for the Xbox. So, what do you think? Do you think Microsoft Xbox is going to become Sonic's new home? Or do you think that it's a crazy thing that's never going to happen and it's just all a coincidence and this tweet means nothing and it just happens that the blue color is the same color? Go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you think. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. There's a lot of content coming your way. Thank you very much for watching.